Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Matiwa Khatsoteti. I hope you are well. I hope you are good. If this is your first time joining us, hi, welcome. I hope you'll enjoy the content that we are putting in and you'll consider subscribing and being part of the family. If you are a returning subscriber, hi, I love you. Thank you so much for the support. So guys, I know the last video I dropped a bomb to some of you that I will no longer be doing vlogs, and really I appreciate those that took some time and commented in that video, watched the video and commented and reassured me, just telling me that they will be supporting my new journey wherever that I'm going. So I really appreciate it. Sometimes when you do things, you need that affirmation, you need that reassurance from people, and that for me I really appreciate it. Even those that did not comment but they took their time to like the video, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. So guys, today's video is going to be short. I just wanted to come here and tell you what you can expect in this channel moving forward, and I hope that you are excited. I hope that we are going to grow this platform together, this community together, and I hope that the direction that I'm moving towards, it's something that you will like, something that you can resonate with. So some of you that might know, I am married and I got married 3 years ago. And really, you know that in our Black culture, when you get married, we have what we call kholaya. I don't know what is kholaya ka English. I don't know what is kholaya ka Zulu's Xhosa. So apologies for that. But basically, it's when it's usually older people that would sit you down and tell you this is how you need to behave. This is the expectation for you to be able to succeed in the new journey that you'll be taking, which is marriage. And I don't know if men balaiwa, but I really hope balaiwa lebona, because really it's not the responsibility of women only, but that is a conversation for another day. So yeah, so I had that as well, and one of the things that stood out, and I think it's not only when Kilaiwa, but even in life generally, we are told that you need to be careful who you have in your circle. Who do you tell your business to? You can't tell everyone your stuff, because not everyone is happy for you, not everyone is really celebrating with you, not everyone will have your back. Some people will pretend to be having your back, and meanwhile they are actually praying for your downfall, you know. So that's one of the things that stood out for me. And I think as a person, before I even got married, I have always been like that. I have always been calculative in terms of who I tell my business. That's why I don't even have a lot of friends. And I love it that way. I keep my circle very small, because then I can know who to tell and what to tell and when to tell, and that if my business is out, I know who I told my business to, you know. So that has always been me. But I think particularly in marriage is difficult, guys. Marriage, it's not easy, it's not life, it's not something that it's not like you when you are single and you can make that decision on your own. Personally, for me and my husband, our dynamics of friendship is quite different, because my girlfriends are partners with his friends. So you can understand that dynamic. If I'm ready to confide in my friends, he's probably not ready to do the same. And you know, guys, pillow talk, sometimes you might tell your friends stuff and you say, please don't tell your partner. You can't control pillow talk, and you can't be mad at them, because we've also been there, whereby you would tell your partner things that you are not supposed to tell them, but you promise each other to keep it between yourselves. So we've had that dynamic whereby if one is not ready to maybe talk about a certain issue, you have to respect their privacy. You have to respect that they're not comfortable, because then you do not want that mess of your partner not trusting you with their information, or whatever that we are going through together. It's out there, and your partner is now not happy with you, you know. So there has always been that dynamic personally with us. So as a result, I have always yearned and prayed for a community of people that we can both be accountable to, both we can both talk to when we are going through stuff, people that can counsel us, people that are wise, people that have preferably went through the journey and are able to say, hold up, I've been here, it's not that bad, you will be fine, because sometimes when you go through certain things and you keep them to yourself, you magnify the issue into what it's not supposed to be, and you end up thinking that you are not going to survive this, you need to divorce and whatnot. And meanwhile, when you get people that can be a sense of hope to you, that can give you a sense of light and say, no, I've been here and this is how we actually navigated through the situation, and it's not that deep, then you are able to at least draw some hope from their story. And I think I've shared that I relate and I love personal stories. So growing up, I've always had older women surrounding me. I've always loved talking about relationships and dating with older women. That is me. I've always loved that, besides me now being married. And when I was interviewing Aushomoto, Auspanti on my channel, she is a lady that her and her husband actually counseled us. Maybe you might know them. It's a love therapy, and we went through premarital counseling with them, and I had them in our channel. I had her, actually the wife only, in the channel. And one of the things that she said that stood out to me, that actually I think it's a scripture in the Bible, but I can't quote it as it is, so I'll paraphrase. But basically, she was saying that a younger woman needs to get wisdom from older women, and for me, like I said, that's how I've always lived my life. But getting into marriage, it has been difficult, and I think marriage, guys, needs spirit of discernment. You have to really have spirit of discernment, because not everyone that looks all glossy and well put together are actually living the life that they claim to have, so you have to be careful in terms of who pour into your marriage, who pour into you, in terms of our relationship, in terms of guiding us and counseling us, and most importantly, people that believe in Christ, people that do marriage in a kingdom way, because each and every marriage, guys, has a purpose. God put people together to become one for his own purpose, for his kingdom. And really the death of a marriage is when we do not realize the purpose of our marriage. And we know that the devil hates marriage. He despises marriage, because marriage was created by God. Marriage is a form of glorifying God, so if we don't do marriage in God's way, according to his word, we are not glorifying God at all. So for me, that has always been my prayer, that get a community of people that can journey with me throughout this marriage thing, because sometimes you don't want to talk to your partner, sometimes you can't even talk to your family, you can't even talk to your friends. You just need someone that is not related to you in any way, someone that is not biased, someone that will be objective, someone that is wise as well, that can call you to order if you are in the wrong, and not someone that will say things just so that they protect the relationship. So guys, as a result, that is what we are going to be doing in this channel. I am hoping that we are going to build a community where women can talk about all things marriage, all things relationships. And really, this is not going to be only for married women. Trust me, if you are single and you want to get married, this channel for you. If you were married and you are divorced, this channel is for you. If you were married and you are divorced and you are looking into getting married again, this channel is for you. Because sometimes, even for single people, I think it's very important to know what you're getting yourself into. Of course, we can't teach you everything, because a major factor that makes your marriage is the type of person that you get into the marriage with. So obviously we can't predict that, because people that will come here are people that would have would have experienced what they experienced with their partners, and I will also be sharing my journey and with whatever that I'm comfortable to share and what my husband is comfortable to share as well, or for me to share. My husband is also going to come in this channel every now and then when he is comfortable, for him to share his journey as a married man. So really we are going to have men and women, but mostly women, because I think I can relate more to women. Women, we process things the same way. We are emotional, and we get each other, men. So I think it's going to be easy to bring more women than men. But also, yes, when God leads, I will bring men in the channel that can also teach us and show us the perspective of men in marriage. And hence my husband will also be part and parcel of this channel as and when he agrees, because I don't want to make promises and you come here and you think you're going to see him 24/7, because I know him, that's not going to happen. He will come as and when he's comfortable to come. So guys, basically that is what you can expect in this channel, and I really hope that we are going to build a safe space together for us to learn, for us to edify each other, for us to validate our feelings, because sometimes we might be going through things and you think that you are alone, or you think that you are crazy. So we are here to validate each other, but also we are here to hold each other accountable and correct each other with love, because I think that is also important, that we are accountable to our actions, we are accountable to our behavior, to our thoughts, to our traumas, and we heal together for us to be a whole human being, and a wife, and a healthy wife to our husbands. So that is what we are going to do in this channel, and I'm very excited, guys. And as much as I'm saying that we are going to build a big community and whatnot, this is also for me. Like I said, I am yearning for that, and I hope and I pray that the people that will come here will also edify me in as much as they're going to edify you. They'll also grow me in as much as they're going to grow you, and we'll walk this journey together. So basically that's what you can expect in this channel moving forward. And really, if you are watching this and you know me, maybe I will WhatsApp you, I will DM you, and you know what, even if you don't know each other, but I've been following you and loving whatever that you're doing as a married woman, maybe I will drop you a DM. You'll never know. Maybe you'll be in this channel. You'll never know. But let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's grow together. Let's build a community together. I really hope that this will be a meaningful platform for all of us, and that we will grow together and celebrate marriage and glorify marriage and show people that are bashing marriages or don't want to get married, that marriage is really a beautiful thing if it's done correctly. If it's founded from God, it can really be a beautiful thing that you wouldn't want to miss if you are doing it the right way. That's it for me, guys. And as I'm ending this video, I'm going to end this video with some content from people that we interviewed last year when my husband and I were celebrating our 3-year anniversary. We went to a couple of people that have also contributed in our marriage one way or the other, and we asked them, as we celebrate our 3-year marriage, what are the 3 things that they would like us to uphold, that they would like us to always remember as we continue the journey of being married. And really, these are not the only people that have contributed to our lives, to our marriage, but it's just a handful of them. There's so many people that have poured into us knowingly and unknowingly, and we are really appreciative of them. So I think this is the best way to end this video, just to share with you some of the community that we have built, some of the people that pour into us in terms of our relationship, in terms of our marriage, and would love to share some of the nuggets with you guys, the nuggets that they have shared with us. I have posted this video, like a snippet of this video, on Instagram and on TikTok, and the way people that received it very well, and some of them actually requested that we post the full video. So here we go, guys, a long form content of that video. I hope you enjoy it. Please don't be shy. Go into into the comment section and just let me know what you are looking forward to in this channel, or even share what resonates with you. What did you love from the nuggets that I'm going to share with you just now? And let's grow this channel together. Share this video with anyone that you think will appreciate the nuggets that will be shared in this video, and like and comment and subscribe to this channel. I'd really, really appreciate it. That's it for me, guys. Ciao. See you on the next one. Bye. So as we turn 3 years anniversary this year, what are the 3 things you want us to uphold or continue to remember as we continue the journey of our marriage?
The first thing, I think, it's prayer. You must always put God first. Whether you're happy, you're achieving stuff, or you're facing challenges, prayer is important. The second thing is sticking together. In times of tears, in times of joy, challenges, whatever. Remember, during your wedding, I told you that you are on a journey. You are sort of like in your ship on a journey. And you need to protect everything that is inside your boat. Don't let anything that is not supposed to come into your marriage. So protect each other from the outside world. Number 3, love each other and enjoy yourselves. Go out together, do things together and enjoy life.
Thank you.
The Nyadola Luna must last forever, as we've taken a vow. We must keep on praying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me give you 3 pillars of a healthy and a successful marriage. Number 1 pillar is communication. We can never overemphasize the issue of communication. Communicate to your partner so that they may understand you. Don't just say things and then pass and then you think your partner heard you. Communicate to be understood and listen to understand. Number 2, forgiveness. Learn to forgive each other. Marriage is made up of 2 genuine forgivers. So as a couple, you're going to step on each other's toe. As a couple, there are things that you're going to disagree upon. There are things that will hurt you, but learn to forgive them genuinely, because of you are in a lifetime commitment. Asijike siyaphambili. And the third thing, it's freedom. Allow your partner the freedom to be themselves. There's nothing beautiful as having a partner that is free to be themselves. I'm not talking about those partners that when you give them the freedom, they will affect you. Allow them to have friends. Allow them to have a relationship with their family. Allow them to be free. Allow them to dance if they are bubbly people. Allow them their space if they are introverted. That's what attracted you to them. So don't try to clone them. Allow them so that you can have a happy and a healthier relationship.
Hey guys, congratulations on your anniversary. Just quick advice from me. Number 1, avoid deal breakers. In your marriage, try your best to avoid deal breakers. Why? Because we usually attract what we fear. Deal breakers are your fears, your insecurities, and the more you meditate on them, you will attract them. Secondly, deal breakers will limit your ability to love unconditionally and to forgive. So don't keep deal breakers in your mind. Stop highlighting deal breakers. Stop threatening your partner that if you do this, I'm gonna do this. Now I will never tolerate this and that. So in your heart, just settle it that you don't have deal breakers, because they will create a fear and an insecurity in you, and we often attract what we fear, and it will limit your ability to love unconditionally and to forgive some mistakes. Number 2, the second advice that I'm going to give you guys, that stick to your race and stick to your pace. Let God determine the seasons of your life. Let God be the one who decides when you're going to buy a house, when you're going to buy a car, when you're going to have a child, when you're going to be promoted, when you're going to go to Mauritius. Let God determine the seasons of your life. Don't gauge your seasons according to other people and according to the couples around you, because God is the one who's in control of your time in your marriage. The last one is that do your best to evolve together. As a couple, you are still growing, you are evolving, you are maturing. So take interest in each other's lives, take interest in what's happening in your partner's life, so that as they grow and they mature, whether being in their career, being in the hobbies, the sports, activities, politics, whatever that they have an interest in, try to take an interest to know what's going on so that you evolve and grow with them. You don't leave them behind.
Firstly, continue to look at each other every morning and just say, I love you. Without putting any reason, just say, I love you. Secondly, before you go to work and even when you come back from work, just give each other that beautiful warm hug. Without anything, just give that hug. And the last one, before you go to work and even when you come back from work, just tell each other how much you appreciate each other. Look at your woman and say, I appreciate you, sweetheart. Look at your man and say, I appreciate you, sweetheart. And see how you guys are going to continue to grow. May God bless you. May God keep you. May God make his face to shine on you. And as you plan for the future, may that future be bright and white, filled with nothing else but love, and love in abundance. May God bless you. I thank you.
3 things that I think that you need to, stand by and uphold in order for your marriage to last. I think for me, the first thing is being truthful to each other. I cannot overemphasize the issue of truth. Where you're truthful with each other and you're truthful with yourselves. Remain true to you. And when the challenges of life come, when you are challenged by something, be vulnerable enough to go to your partner and say, hey, now I'm not coping with 1, 2, and 3. I'm not coping with 5, 6, and 7. There is nothing that replaces, in a world where there's so much lies, there is nothing that replaces a partner who's truthful. Nothing. Even if you are truthful to the point where it feels like it's killing you, you are honest with your partner and you are truthful to your person. It is everything. I think the second thing then is humility, the ability to be humble, to your partner, being able to say, okay, I'm wrong, or being able to say, you know what, I'm not willing to lose you. I'm not willing to let you go. I'm not willing to compromise our relationship for anything. Like this gospel that's out there, it is a selfish gospel. It is a selfish gospel because I think that the biggest price that Christ paid for us came from a place of humility. He humbled himself for a church that actually doesn't even deserve him, for a humanity that doesn't deserve him. And the Bible says, love your wife as Christ loved the church. It talks about humility. It says a wise woman builds her house and a foolish woman tears down her house with her hands. Those things are talking about actions which come from a place of humility. So once you have humility in your relationship, because a relationship is supposed to be like that. The thing that makes a marriage relationship different from any other relationship is that I recognize that I need you. I recognize that I cannot do a lot of things without you. I recognize that you are my partner as God has designed, and I don't want to lose that. So you humble yourself. And I think lastly, it's just to make sure that no one ever comes in between your relationship, whether your children in the future, whether in-laws or anyone else, to make sure that in as far as the relationship you have with your spouse, there are clear boundaries that no one can, come over. There are clear boundaries that no one can interrupt. There are clear boundaries that no one can overstep. People know that they can do all things, but what they cannot do is come between the two of you. Because when it comes to the two of you, you're going to come up for each other. You're going to defend and protect one another. So yeah, so I think for me, those are the three things. I would say for me in this point in time, for my own life and my own marriage, have been things that have really kept, our marriage alive and healthy and godly, and sane.
Congratulations on your anniversary. All the best, and I wish you many, many more years to come.
Mr. and Mrs. Tsotetsi, happy anniversary. 3 years of a beautiful, awesome, lovely journey. I'm proud of you guys. I am so, so, so proud of you. I thank God for showing up in your lives. Thank God for blessing you with this special gift of love. Thank you for loving each other. Thank you for taking care of each other. Thank you for remaining warm towards each other. And thank you for embracing your friends, your family, and all others that are supporting you. Thank you for just accepting life as a gift together. Thank you for sharing your lives the way you are. Every day I'm convinced that you guys are still going to enjoy more and more and more and more. May God bless you. May God bless you. Happy anniversary, Mr. and Mrs. Tsotetsi.
Happy anniversary, Baga Tsotetsi. Wishing you all the best.
Happy anniversary, and enjoy and do the best, to honor each other.